I think white people are so triggered by black joy because they have zero control over it. And white people are all about control. And anything they don't get to control and manage and dictate freaks them the hell out.
They don't get to be the leader.
I need some black joy. The fact that black joy even exists as a concept in the world is miraculous to me. Asians are no good at joy. We are good at working hard and being diligent and doing our best, but not joy. Colonizers too. Rich lives, no joy. We should never have hooked our stars to theirs. But black people, especially black Americans, are the best at joy. You've turned it into an art form. I know it came from terrible hardship that you've turned into soul and then into joy. And we, Chinese people, we just turn that hardship into more hard work. But I know you can't give it to us. We have to go out and earn it for ourselves just like you did. Joy is a puzzle for every human being and it's not free. When I ask my black friends where their joy comes from, they inevitably shake their heads and just repeat, you can't let them take it away from you. That's what it's not. But what is black joy? Can you tell me?
Do you know one of the disturbances of the black people? Do you know? Okay, I'll tell you. One of the disturbances they have is the fact that black folks are always happy. They call it black joy. In the midst of chaos, in the midst of confusion, in the midst of scarcity, in the midst of commodities being expensive, rent expensive, food expensive, a black person is always happy. They do not understand that it is in the DNA of a black person to be happy. Yes. I can tell you for free because I'm a black person. What I'm going to does not depict or tell me how happy or sad I should be. No. I can just say, oh, I'm just going to have fun. That's how we are. We are not bossed. We are not caged to always be saddened because of what we're going through. But they can't do that. It's in the DNA. That's how we are framed. That's how we are fashioned. That's how we are created. That's how we are above. This is what they don't understand. But I'm going to show you a couple of videos of what black people are saying so that you can understand. It's not what I'm just saying, but what they feel and how they are feeling it and why they are feeling it, because it's just a part of us. We can't help it, but you guys have to calm down, learn from us. White folks, just calm down, learn from us. Because whatever you do, it can't really affect us because we're programmed. We are joy programs. Black joy. You can't stop it. Welcome to my channel. If today is your first time coming across my channel, do me a favor. Like and subscribe to my channel because videos like this is what I post and you will be missing if you are not liking and subscribing. And if you don't turn on your notification button, you're missing a lot. So do me a favor, like, subscribe, and turn your notification button. Credits belongs to the original creator of these videos. I'll be right back. Let's go see what black folks are saying and even white folks and why they're confused, why they are and they're surprised at the joy of the black in the midst of chaos. I'll be right back.
They always say the revolution will not be televised. And I was thinking this morning, the revolution is black joy. You know, I was thinking about David this morning, and when David got the victory, how he was dancing in the streets and his wife was so irritated that, you know, she yelled at him and God made her barren. And I'm thinking this morning how we are being yelled at because we're not going in the streets, we're not protesting like we normally do, we're not fighting for civil rights like we normally do, and we're being yelled at because it's irritating their spirit that we're not doing anything. And I'm like, God told us to be still, and he told us to be still for a reason. See, the thing is, a lot of people are white people are finally understanding and seeing themselves in the mirror, because now they're having to fight their own selves and don't know how to fight. They have benefited over the years of black people protesting, civil rights movement, always being the ones on the front line. And now when black people are like, nope, this is not our fight. They don't know what to do. They're still waiting on black people to come and save them. When God has said to black people, be still and stay home. I'm telling you, my people, your joy is a weapon. Your joy has confused the enemy, that they're doing everything and anything to agitate us, to bring us outside. Your joy, black joy, have confused their plans. Black joy. So this is why I'm telling you guys, spread black joy. Spread black love. Show black people doing positive things. Show black people in happy motions, happy movements, happy times with their family, happy things. Show black people doing positive and good, joyful things in this time, because our joy is a weapon to the system. Spread black joy. Love on each other, because I'm telling you, our energy together is so powerful. And now you guys are going to see how powerful black people truly are. Spread black joy. Anyway, guys, have a blessed day today. Bye.
Black joy is resistance. These people want to torment us. This whole executive action shit was a show of power. I want to show y'all diversity don't mean nothing. I want to show y'all that I'm going to have all these companies rolling back their policies because they can't stand on two legs. And you know, I'm even thinking like companies are scared to get sued right now just because our president has said, that's their president. He ain't my president. But you know, I will follow the law of the land. Our president has said that it is illegal. Diversity is illegal. The executive action reads to stop illegal discrimination. What? Like, I'm not about to let this country that y'all not about to get down on me and torment my mental health, because y'all ain't never cared in the first place, in my opinion.
All right, racists, let's talk about your distaste for black joy. Racist America fumes at the sight of happiness, especially when that person smiling is black. It's as if this country specializes in anger Olympics. Being a little too happy disturbs the patriotism. 3 or more laughs in one place is like being investigated by a mall cop. I'm gonna need to see some ID. Because deep down, they believe that pain is the only state that black indigenous people are allowed to live in. Black people start laughing too loud at their cousin's cookout. They throw on some Frankie Beverly. They start dancing with their auntie in a sundress while the ribs are sizzling. Instantly, their lives are in danger. It's like watching a perfect example of a case study on people who have a problem with control. It's like their obsession isn't just with control, it's like with the optics of it as well. They want to be seen as dominant in the space, because they seem to disappear when there is black joy. When you throw your graduation cap in the air, surrounded by your entire family in matching t-shirts, they don't see achievement, they see defiance. Because in their minds, success was never black people's storyline. The truth is, black joy is a glitch in the racist lies that they feed themselves. They built a whole myth of superiority that only works if you're miserable, delusional, insecure, jealous, and mediocre. When black people shift the world with their joy and laughter, the racist's entire self-image starts to crack. This is why racists gatekeep golf courses, ban urban dress codes, side-eye loud laughter, and call the cops when the music's just a little too bassy. The unnecessary hate and determination to ruin black people's happiness is a disease, a brain-eating amoeba that siphons the cognition out of America's privileged society. And what hurts the most is that happiness and black joy is more infectious.
Do you actually know what black joy means? And do you know how important it is? Because we have seen time and time that black pain and black trauma gets advertised much better than black joy. As in, people would react so much better. I'm going to be recommending films like 12 Years a Slave or When They See Us. But if I end up recommending a black joy film or TV show like Harlem, She's Gotta Have It, then the engagement is lower. It is important to engage and give visibility to black joy films, movies, and TV shows. Because black people are not only about black pain and black trauma. I mean, come on, I don't always suffer. And neither do other black people. We have moments of joy too. And because we want to attract more of that joy, we're going to focus on more joy. You get me? You attract what you focus on. So today, Tonight, tomorrow, watch a Black Joy film, watch a Black Joy show, read a Black Joy book. And if you would like more Black Joy recommendations, film, TV shows, or books, make sure to follow. And I also have a Black Book Club and Black Film Club where we actually focus on Black positive representation.
We here at Black August in the Park, baby. It's a good day to be a Black woman. If I have to do this life over again, I choose to be a Black woman every time. Imagine a space where your Blackness has the freedom to show up fully. Black August is not only a celebration of Black joy, but a way to live out our ancestors' wildest dreams and to honor the social and political achievements of our people. It's an affirmation that even in our nuanced differences, we have all we need to liberate ourselves and build community that resists systems meant to break us. This might have been my first Black August in the Park, but definitely not the last.
The black joy is not dependent on what you have. Should I say it again? The black joy is not dependent on the fact that I have some millions in my account. I have some. No, it is not based on that, guys. And that is why the black man is living longer, is living more healthy than their contemporary. Because the black joy comes from within. When you know quite all right that despite all that you are going through, despite the situation that the economy is saying, despite the policies they are rolling out, despite the fact that they roll out DEI, you know quite all right that when you are good, your gift speaks for you. When you're more qualified and you know that you're good at this work, you know you're going to get a good job, a good position. That is what we're talking about. You are confident in yourself because there's this black joy on the inside of you, because you know no matter how tough it is, you're going to come up better straight. That is the black joy. But they don't understand it. And that's why sometimes they're confused. They're like, what's that joy? Why are they making it? Why are they shouting? Why are they... Have you been in a garden where you have some black folks who are happy? They're just, the way we are, we just lively, just enjoy, and see some set of people. They're like, why are they making them? What are they talking about? They can't understand why they are happy. That's exactly what it is like. Instead of them to just be friends and say, guys, what's happening here? I want to be happy. You guys are happy. I want to join your team. Just have fun, because this life is not as long as you guys thought it. Man, the life is short. Just enjoy a moment while you're here. Black joy knows no bound. Black joy can't be tamed. Black joy can't be restricted. Even if they put a policy that is anti-people, anti-black, it can't stop the black from being happy, because we are just a happiest. We are just a happy people. We are so happy from the inside. We've got joy flowing like rivers. We've got happiness. What is it that the black folks have not gone through? Is it what this guy is doing now that will make them to be sad? No, think about it. What can be worse than being handcuffed and being treated like someone that is of no repute? What can be worse than that? No, tell me. So when they change policy, when they change all sort of, it can't stop the black joy, because the black joy is not tied to materialism, it's not tied to policy, it's not tied to protest or no protest or king or no king. It's not tied to all of that. And that is why it looks like the white folks are confused. They don't even know what to do to the black community anymore, because they're like, what is the source of the joy? With all that we have done, with all that we have said, they're not joining protest, they're not complaining, they're not. Because the black joy knows that everything that is happening right now is a trap, and it's just joyous from the inside. Giving him or herself joy from the inside, not allowing the society to determine his joy, not allowing the society to determine his peace. That is what is happening to the black community. And of course, they're like, what is happening to these guys? Despite everything, in the midst of confusion, in the midst of chaos, in the midst of scarcity, in the midst of inflation, the black man is happy because his source of happiness is divine. That's the secret. The source of happiness is divine. In the midst of not having enough, we see we have a little, we share with ourselves, we comfort ourselves. In the garden of the brethren, when they are gathered, we comfort ourselves. That's why we live longer, because that is our source. Guys, what do you think? Am I just speaking for myself? Guys, if you're a black person, let me hear your opinion. And if you're a white person, you want to learn, put it in the comments and say, I want to learn this black joy. Just like one of the women, she said, what is black joy? She asked, and of course she was told. So you can learn, just be part of the flow and just have fun, because we are unhindered, we're unstoppable. What will be, because God's got our back, man. And this confuses the white folks. Guys, until I come your way again, I await your chat, your view, your perception at the comment section. Let's talk about this, because let me know your view. How do you become happy? What are you things to do to get yourself, let's talk about it. When you are down, what do you do? I know when you're down, you're also happy, because I know that this is what we call black joy, is unstoppable. But let me hear your view at the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for staying tuned. Thank you for all the likes and the subscribing and all the encouraging words. I am grateful, guys. It's like come your way again. Stay in peace, stay in love, and avoid trouble. Bye bye.